Hey guys, it's Jeff from Pressure Luck. So, winter's on the wing and spring has sprung. Or has it? You see, here in New York it's actually still pretty chilly out, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and squeeze in one more winter soup. A soup so hearty, so creamy, so rich, so cheesy, and so beery. Yes, you heard that right, cheesy and beery. We're talking beer cheese soup. Back in the fall, my boyfriend Richard was like, did you ever have a beer cheese soup before? That stuff's real good. Now, that's my horrible attempt at a southern accent because, well, he's southern. But the soup is amazing. It's Amy Thielen's recipe, and I'm gonna make it in the Instant Pot, and you're gonna see how unbelievably fantastic it is. It's comfort food at its finest, essentially. So, without further ado, beer cheese soup. So let's start with a large red bell pepper, halved, and then take one of those halves and then diced up just like that. Some baby carrots, or you can use some regular carrots, but I have baby, so I'm going to be using baby. We're going to dice these up so they're about 3/4 of a cup worth. So it's just like that. You got that, Doc? So let's head over to our pot, hit the saute function, make sure it's on more, and then just wait for that to read hot. And now that it reads hot, we're going to add in 1 stick of salted butter. Let that melt in the pot. And once we're all melted, we're going to add our peppers and carrots. I'm going to give that all a stir and make sure it's all coated in the butter. And we're going to do this for about 5 minutes. And during that 5-minute course of action, just let it simmer in there a little bit. Isn't that pretty? It kind of looks like one of those colorblind tests, which I happen to be. I see the number butter cheese in there. And then, after about 4 or 5 minutes, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour and mix that in with it as well. And we're going to mix this in with it for about another 4 to 5 minutes. And make sure you're stirring quickly. We don't want the flour really burning to the bottom of the pan, so just keep stirring everything up so everything gets nice and mixed together. And now that that's looking all good, I'm going to add in 4 cups of water mixed with 4 teaspoons of better than bouillon. Or chicken broth. 4 cups of chicken broth is fine too. Along with 12 ounces of beer. I'm using a pale ale. I'm using Sierra Nevada. If that makes any difference to you. Simmer, and we just want to give everything a nice whisk while it's all in there. Really quickly, just like this. Make sure that all the floured, covered carrots and peppers get melded in nicely with the chicken broth and the beer. Just give it a nice whisk, just like that. Okay, now we're going to add our lid. I'm going to put it in sealing position, and we're going to hit the cancel button, and I'm going to hit manual, and I'm just going to go, just going to go for 5 minutes. That's it, just 5 minutes. And to anyone wondering out there, parents or otherwise, no, your child will not end up under the table sleeping after they have the soup because of the beer. The beer is going to burn off. You're not going to have any alcohol content in there as far as I'm concerned. You're completely safe, so don't worry about any of that. It's just beer cheese soup, but it's the beer flavor that's going into it. The alcohol will be evaporating. Okay, now let's do a quick release. And while that's quick releasing, prep a couple of hot pretzels to pop into the oven. Alright. And the lid comes off. Wow, that's a nice thick soup, of course, from all the flour, and it's only going to get thicker. So, the next step would be to add 1.5 cups of half and half right to the pot, just like that. And then whisk it around. I'm using an immersion blender, and it has a whisk attachment, so I'm just going to do a few pulses of that in there, so it's nice and whisked in. And now we're going to add our sharp cheddar cheese, 3 cups worth, and slowly add it, made with clean hands, in batches, into the soup. And then put our blender back in and just whisk it in there, nice and good. Now, since we're making beer cheese soup, cheese is sort of a key player to this recipe, so let's make sure we use a good one. Treat yourself right. Go to the supermarket, usually in the deli section, you can find a good sharp cheddar cheese. You don't have to use sharp, but I do recommend sharp for this recipe. A good one that is aged at least 10 months. If you could get 2 years, even better. If you can't find it at all, store-bought's fine. Wait, all cheeses bought in a store. A bag of Kraft cheddar cheese is fine. And put more cheese in there. Another big chunk. And just keep repeating this process until all the cheese is whisked. And there we go. All of our cheese is now added to our wonderful soup, making it even thicker. But wait, there's more. Okay, to this we're going to add 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice, a half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, or however you want to pronounce that, a few dashes of a hot sauce in there, just like that, about 2 tablespoons of a Dijon mustard, and 2. Give that all a final whisk. Oops, I'm also going to add in an 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. Forgot about that. And now I'm going to change gears on this immersion blender and actually make it blend. Using the immersion blender, the whole purpose of this is to really now mix everything up real good, and including really pulverizing the carrots and peppers in there. So let's get going. Alright, all set. And this soup is done. And let's get those pretzels out of the oven. Perfect timing. And there's our soup. Oh my god. It smells insane. It looks gorgeous. Let's serve this into a bowl. Okay, there we have it. And now for a little garnish, I'm gonna add just a little bit of mustard oil to the top of that. Pretty. And then add a little bit of some blue cheese, or you could add goat cheese, but I have blue cheese, so I'm gonna add some of that to it as well. And here we go, guys. Some beer cheese soup. Oh, look at this. Heaven. Take your pretzel. I already took a bite. Dip it into the soup, just like that. This is a treat. What an absolutely sensational soup this is. Guys, for more recipes that are easy to follow, where I show you step-by-step instructions, if I can do it, you can do it type videos, please go to facebook.com/PressureLuckCooking. That's at PressureLuckCooking at Facebook. And all my other social media handles are like too many to keep track of at this point. But please enjoy the videos and more to come. And my God, make this soup. Oh my God.